Meghan. So I just shot another video and you can see the look. And I'll explain that in a minute, but I'm having lighting problems, and the other video is not the smoothest because I kept trying to like figure out a way to fix it and everything. So we're just gonna go with the bad lighting and get the video done and just accept that that's the way it goes sometimes. The lipstick I'm wearing actually has some color. It's just with the bright glare in the sun, it just doesn't show. But as I said in my earlier video, which is just choppy, and we're not doing that again, no matter how much I tried to move the chair, the sun today is just unusually glaring and bright, which happens in Los Angeles sometimes, especially when it's cooler like it is right now. So the last video I shot is going to be my entry into this one. This video, with a long explanation saying otherwise, is my favorite beauty products of 2018. And so we'll start with this and then an explanation. So the look I have and what I really like is this Trish McEvoy with Beauty Blue Mercury, Blue Mercury, and it has all kinds of really great products, basically the whole look. Eyeshadow, bronzer, kind of a cheek thing, a lip gloss, a lipstick, a brow, pencil, foundation brush, a highlight thing under my eyes, which I'm not sure I put on correctly, liquid eyeliner, mascara, what am I forgetting? I think that's it. In this great little pouch, and I really loved it. I went to return something at Blue Mercury when they had their 20% off. They had a brand new one of these, and I'm like, I don't travel the way that I used to for work, but it's still such a great set. And it was 20% off, and I was exchanging, so it ended up coming home with me, and so far it's one of my favorite things of the year. What else? So, favorite things of the year. I did not buy as much makeup this year as I have in past years. I probably spent just as much though, because I did a whole lot of skincare, and I did, you'll see in a second, Pat McGrath. Pat McGrath hit me really hard this year, and Pat McGrath is not a cheap brand, and I overindulged on Pat McGrath. So I actually had a bunch more products in my bin. I've got a big bin in front of me so you can see it. But then I pulled a lot of them out because I'm like, no, I can't have like Pat McGrath this, Pat McGrath that, Pat McGrath this. So I just like picked my favorite Pat McGrath that I bought this year only. And what we'll do is, I didn't want to do a separate video for like skincare and this and that and the other. I just wanted to do like a data dump of my favorite products. And so it's going to be really in two categories. One is makeup, and the Blue Mercury Meghan eye face whole thing that you just saw, which was like an added bonus. And then the other one is going to be some skincare. And let's dive right into the makeup and not waste time with pleasantries. So Pat McGrath, let's just start there. So this right here, this little set, this is my second of this little set, and I lost one of them already, but this is the Mini Matte Trance, the Skin Show Trio. So it has Ami 1995 and Flesh 3. I am obsessed with Flesh 3. I think it is just the most amazing color ever, and I actually bought full-size Flesh 3. So let's find some of my Pat McGrath, and I threw my wipes away, which I should have done. All right, I'm back. Let's find some of my favorite Pat McGrath. This is the only time I'm going to be like digging through my, well, no, it won't be the only time I'm digging through my bin. Okay, so first we have one of the sheers in Love Supreme. This ended up being my favorite. Let's see, will the swatches show? Yeah, it's like a very pretty, natural, light pink color. And I liked the sheers. I didn't love them. I feel like Pat McGrath's lipsticks overall, they give me like the most beautiful lip shape. I don't know why they work so much better than others in making my lips look really pretty and plump and everything. And the sheers were a lot more pigmented than I thought they would be, but they didn't do exactly the same. But I still love them. Let's see, Sextrology. Okay, we have to find the two at the same time. These were the two that first got me, like literally just crushed me. Valetta and Sextrology. So Valetta is the more orange of the two, and I've been super into like pinky nudes this year, more pinky nudes than just nudes. So Valetta is one. These are a little light for me, both of them, honestly. Sextrology, love Sextrology right there. But it's kind of been my mood, and I've been playing up the eyes more, and so I was perfectly happy with that. Love Supreme is another really great one. This was my Hawaii shade. Love this. It's like this beautiful, it looks a lot better on than on the wrist. It looks a lot just like this beautiful, lush, blush, beautiful, like rich, thick, gorgeous lips. It's just amazing. I am in love with it. And then let's see, what do I have here? I have something, okay, I have Ami, the little baby, oh, it's broken. Okay, we're not gonna try to work with a broken lipstick on camera because that's just way too messy. What do we have here? We have 1995. Oh my God, that's broken too. Okay, Pat McGrath, we have a problem with these little lipsticks. But we will open my Flesh 3, which I adore. And it's matte. I will say that, if you know, and this one's not broken. Pretty color. Sticking with the lips and being super slick. I got back to making videos not that long ago this year, and I just fell in love with this one shade by Estee Lauder. This is also broken. You're gonna think I break my lipsticks. It's funny, my Diabolique broke, and I was thinking, wow, that's really weird. I haven't broken a lipstick in like 3 years. It must be a soft lipstick formula. And now I've broken 3 lipsticks in like a day. It's super pretty on. It's this great sheen to it, just really amazing, deep, rich, purplish tone to this red. Sticking with the lips, again, we're gonna try to get through this fast so that this isn't like a 2-hour-long video, because once I start talking about makeup, that can happen. Do lips and then we'll go back to Pat McGrath. This one I just pulled out about a week ago. This is the Burberry Kisses in Blush, and I haven't worn this lipstick. I kind of was shoving it into a drawer, and I hadn't worn it for a long time, and then I pulled it out and I started wearing it. And I was just in awe of this color. It's like this sheerish but super pigmented color. Blush is a really good description, and it's so amazing on. I just started wearing it all the time. So that's a new one. I have really enjoyed Melt Cosmetics. I think that some of their old lipstick formulas were great colors, but the formula itself was not the best. I think some of their newer ones are great. 2 in particular, On the Go and Wilted Rose, no, Old Rose. These are like my lips but better, and they wear so well on me. So this is On the Go. And we're not going to swatch the rose one. I'm just going to show it to you because I haven't opened this one yet. I lost my other one. I mean, it's in one of my handbags somewhere. Just haven't looked for it. This one. Super pretty, my lips but better. I wonder if I should just take that down a little. Okay, last lip. Moving again at that brisk pace. And now regretting those little mini Pat McGrath lipsticks. I think you buy the full-size ones. I still like this Rihanna lip gloss from last year. I have found that it's not the most flattering alone, but I still wear it anyway. I don't know, I just really love it. It's just like this peachy, perfect. And by that, not the most flattering. What I mean by that is that with my lips, it's not super pigmented, but I still really just like how it looks with pretty much everything. And it's hard to find a product that you can apply without a mirror that looks pretty much great with everything. So Pat McGrath, my favorite. I have a love-hate palette, love-hate relationship with this. This is the Mothership 5. And so when I think about my Pat McGrath, I have 3 of the little and I've got 3 of the big palettes. I think the little palettes are so much more wearable day to day, and the colors are gorgeous. The quality on Pat McGrath shadows is like beyond what anyone else sells. They're just so gorgeous, and the packaging on the Motherships is just so beautiful. It's heavy, it's substantive. My issue with Pat McGrath has always been, besides the price, I feel like some of the stuff is super editorial, especially with the bigger palettes, which are better overall than the smaller palettes, even though they're less wearable. So Mothership 5, I actually almost returned because I do think it is so editorial and just not an everyday palette. But I have so many eyeshadows, I can mix it in with other eyeshadows or find ways of making it work. So the shades that sold me, this plum, the one that everyone loves, this rose gold, this red, and I think that's it. Yeah, but I also really like this one right here, and I really like this shade. I don't know, I just love playing with them. They just make me happy, and they're always so beautiful. I have not found a Pat McGrath shadow that did not work. I mean, some of the really light glittery ones I can see where you could say, nah, not perfect, but I find those work really well in the inner corner of my eyes and getting into that more editorial thing. I used to hate that look, but now, I don't know, I like it. I did not put one of these in, but for foundation, I've been using the Guerlain Baby Glow, and I forgot to put it in my box, but that's what I've been using, and I just don't do full foundations. I like the lighter coverage better. I have a Nars Concealer in, I'm forgetting the name now. Oh, I can't read it. Macadamia. That's what it says. I'm not sure this is the right color for me. My color's been changing a lot because I've been doing some self-tanning. And so this is my most recent, but I really love the formula, and anyway, it applies super creamy on. It's easy to dot. Let's just try a little. I dot it on, and I don't have a mirror. That's really dumb. And then I can just dot it without even using a brush because I'm always in a hurry and can never find the right brush in the mornings, and it's perfect. Face powder. If I put too much face powder on my dry skin, I look like a hag, which is really sad. So I try not to do that. I've really been loving the Meteorites still. But this was the first year I did not buy the holiday Meteorites because they've been adding more and more glitter to the holiday ones, and I don't like the glitter. I like the Meteorites without the glitter. So I would recommend the old Meteorites, the plain boring Meteorites, as opposed to the holiday edition. So if you can't find them, the Prism Libre by Givenchy has been another favorite. And it's a little messy because it all blends together, but if you use a big brush really carefully, you can make it work great. So that's been another favorite product. Okay, almost getting done with makeup. Oh, no, we're not. Got a bunch more makeup here. But blush. I've been back into my Hourglass blushes. This one is, I like the Slight Glow Dim Infusion, which is like a peachy color, and the next one is Ethereal Glow, which is the lightest and the pinkest. I have been super into peachy blushes and pink lips, which has been very confusing, so I have to find a way to go back and forth between those. Back to Melt Cosmetics. I really like the Lynx blush. It's kind of brownish looking, but super creamy, and on me slightly orangey, but not a lot, just a slight peachiness. But to me, this looks like something that the sun does to you. It's one of those sun-kissed looks, and I'm a super big fan of that, especially since I have a like golden undertone to my skin. I like all that stuff that gives you that golden glow because, well, I say golden, you can also say yellow. There's different ways of looking at the same thing. Those types of like sun-kissed kind of things look really good on my skin. This, I'm probably going to be the only one who says this was like one of their favorite products of the year, the Terry by Terry Sun Designer Palette in Happy Sun. I really like these. Why would people not like them? Let's see. The really thin bands, it's hard to use a brush, all that kind of stuff. The reason I like this is I actually can create a complete look, face look. And again, this is lighter in color, so people that are super dark might not be able to use this except as a highlighter. But I can use this as a bronzer, contour, blush, eyeshadow, and the colors in this have that peachy kind of thing going on, which works for my skin. Another favorite bronzer, before we get to my last blush, since we're talking about bronzer blushes, this year I've really liked the Terracotta Four Seasons in the blondes, and this on me is like a satiny matte kind of a shade. I really have been loving how this looks. I tend to prefer matte bronzers, and I do a lot of highlighters. This was, I haven't opened this yet. This was something when I was in Hawaii. I went to Sephora and I was looking for certain types of things and fell in love with the Anastasia blush trio in Peachy Love. The texture on this and the way it blends into your skin and the colors, I was slightly tan at the time, just love. And so I waited. I remember that Anastasia has these sales at Black Friday. I waited and bought it then when it was like $15 or something crazy. Do I have my last makeup product? Yes, my last makeup product. Again, I've been into Melt and Pat McGrath, and then you'll see where I've really been obsessed in a minute. I love the She's in Party Stacks. I don't like Melt's marketing. Let's be real. But I love this. This is my favorite. It's like this gorgeous peachy, glistening gold, almost a duochrome. There's a nick in this one. This is, there's two that are really close. Let's show you. One is more orange and one is more pink. You can use these as blushes too. I just dropped it. What I really love about this is like this russety color. And then this is like a more browner version of that. What I love, these colors on my blue eyes just make them pop. It is so, so pretty on. I just love this particular stack. Okay, where I've really been spending my time and my money and my effort and my, although you won't be able to tell because there's so many makeup products and not that many body products. But what I've really been obsessed with this year is kind of self-nurturing, self-care, and a lot of body products. And I've kind of focused here on the ones that I am just so passionate about and just absolutely love. So one, this Derma Duty KP Duty Scrub. And it's got, I can't do a lot of chemical peels on my face. I can do it on my body. This has a chemical peel, the alpha hydroxy, what does it say? With chemical and physical exfoliation. I love how this makes me feel and look. Along those same lines, the Kopari Coconut Crush Scrub. This one is from my shower. It smells just amazingly like, well, amazingly sickeningly sort of strong, but it does have this like coconut thing. It's got coconut oil and coconut shell in it, so it's great for exfoliation, and it leaves your skin super soft. So the first one, basically, you let sit on, and that one just exfoliates. It doesn't add any moisture. The Kopari adds moisture. My third scrub is the Sol Brazilian Body Buff, and this one has like charcoal in it, I think. Yeah, quartz crystal plus Amazonian clay. Not charcoal, clay. And it's an exfoliator, again, which is a mask for your body. And I have just been loving this whole line. This one's not open yet, so I forget what it smells like. Let's just see. It's not open yet, so we're gonna just, but I just like washing all this stuff, all the crap, all the craziness off of me. Just doing the scrubs have been like a huge lifesaver for me this year. This, the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream. This one, I don't know if it's open yet. Okay, the smell on this, what is it? Caramel, pistachio. It can be a little much and a little cloying. I totally agree with that. I still just, it makes me happy. It just makes me so happy when I smell it. I love it. Primer, I guess this is technically makeup. I've been doing the Too Faced Hangover with coconut water, probiotic based ingredients. It makes me glow and really pretty. Sheet masks. I have tons and tons of sheet masks. This is one. I have a lot by Faceshop. I'm really liking theirs, but I use other ones as well. Big one for me. My favorite, the Secret Key Essence. I am still addicted to this stuff, but I have added the Drunk Elephant Vitamin C Serum, and I'm still doing all my crazy Korean stuff. Love all that. I forgot to bring my self tanner. My favorite of those has been the Tan Towelettes. I do the dark and the light, and they're the only ones that don't make me look slightly orange, so that's a winner. And they're also really easy to use, and they don't transfer as much as some other things. Then my honorable mention before I go to my extra credit, Revitalash. This stuff is like amazing, and when I use the right mascara, which I don't have on right now, it makes me look like I have false eyelashes. I love it. My honorable mention, or no, my extra credit, what I didn't put in here, just because I have it in jars, I do a lot of mixing of my own oils, and I use a lot of coconut oil. And at some point, if someone wants a video about like mixing all the oils and what I put in, and the essential oils and the base oils and all that, I do a lot of that. I've got dry skin, and I have, again, been into nurturing, and so I've been into putting the oils in my hair, on my body, on my face, after I exfoliate, and it's just this most luxurious experience. It really is the ultimate in self-care, and it makes your skin look so much better. I spent so many years taking care of my face skin, I just forgot about like the rest of me, and suddenly fixed it. So anyway, that's my favorite products of 2018, focusing on things that were either new in 2018 or new to me in 2018. And if anyone has anything I should try that they love, that they adore, if I skipped a category, it's because, like mascara for example, I didn't really love any mascara this year. And then my like full skincare thing, so many products, and I like them all. I don't love most of them. Anyway, that's it for 2018. I wonder if I'll get this up before 2019. We'll see. Thanks for watching and happy holidays. Bye.